Generally, we know how to number a list in a Word document. For example, here I have a list and I can select the list and click on numbering, and that list will be numbered. And if you want several levels of the list, you can keep your cursor at a particular location and press the tab key to allocate different levels. And if you are not satisfied with the numbering, you can again select a different multi-level numbering system. Using the same method, we can assign multi-level numbering to the headings of a document. In this document, there are several levels of headings. For example, this is a heading 1, and there are heading 2, and also there are heading 3. So using the multi-level numbering, we can provide the numbers to different heading levels. Let's try to give a numbering system to these headings. I will keep the cursor at heading 1 and select this numbering system. You can see that the number was added only to this heading and numbers has not been added to the other headings. When selecting a numbering for the headings, you have to select a numbering system which are linked with the different heading levels. So for example, these formats are linked with the headings, and if you select one of these, every heading will be numbered according to that format. Similarly, there are several other built-in numbering systems, and you can choose any of these depending on your requirement. But if you are not satisfied with any of these built-in systems, you can define your own numbering system. However, to demonstrate the defining of numbering systems, I will remove the numbering system here. Now, to define a new numbering system, go to Define New Multi-Level List, and here in this box you can select the level of your heading. For example, if you are formatting the main heading, you can select the level 1, and if you are formatting the level 2 headings, general, which is the heading 2, then you can select level 2. Likewise, you can format several levels of headings. So we'll start with level 1 heading, and we'll remove this number, and under this box you can select the number style. So there are several styles of numbering which you can select. I will select this one, and if you want, you can add the dot after the number. Other than that, you can go into this button and link this formatting with the heading 1. So when you link this formatting with heading 1, what happens is this numbering format will be applied to any word in this document which has the heading 1 style. So basically we are linking the word style with the numbering style. Again, you can change the starting number. In general, we want to start with number 1. And after defining the level 1, you can go into level 2. So we'll remove this number. So in level 2, let's say we want to include the level 1 number followed by the level 2 number. In that case, we can include level number from level 1, then we can add the dot, and then we can select the numbering system for level 2. In general, we will select this one. So again, if you want, you can add the dot. So we have formatted the numbering system, and here we will link this numbering format to heading 2. Now the heading 2 has been linked with this numbering system. So when you add any heading 2 in the document, this numbering system will be applied. Again, we will start the numbering with number 1, and the numbering will be restarted after every level 1 heading system. So if you add the heading 1, then the next heading 2 will start with number 1. Okay, in this document we also have a level 3 heading, so we will format the level 3 as well. First we will remove this one, then we will include level number from, we want to include the level 1 number followed by a dot, and then we want to include level 2 number followed by a dot, and then we want to define the numbering system for this level. And again, if you want, you can add a dot. So we have defined the numbering format. We will link this numbering format with heading 3. Okay, the level 3 numbering system is now linked with heading 3 style, and the numbering will start with 1, and numbering will restart after every level 2 heading. Now we'll click on OK, and you can see the numbering system has been added, and the heading 1 has started with number 1. And if you go into heading 2, which is under this heading 1, you can see the number start with the number 1, which comes from the heading 1, and followed by the number 1, which represent that this is the heading 2 under this heading 1. And if you go into the second heading 1, you can see it has a number 2, and the heading 2 under this heading 1 start with number 2. So likewise in heading 3, that you can see number 2 which comes from heading 1 followed by the number 1 which comes from heading 2, and it has its own number 1. And the third heading in the document has number 3. Now if you check the heading 2, you can see it has not aligned to the margin. However, the heading 1 start with the margin, and heading 2 has moved to the right. And if you see heading 3, it has further moved to the right. So we can also change this formatting under defining the multi-level system. And if you go into level 1, you can see the aligned at box. So what this do is, it change the distance of the number from the margin. So for level 1, the distance is 0 centimeters, but if you go into level 2, you can see that it has a number. So you can change this number according to the alignment you want. For example, I want the number to start at the margin, so I will make it 0. And I also want to start the level 3 number from the margin, so I will make it 0 as well. And I will click OK, and now you can see that level 2 and also level 3 start from the margin. You can also change the distance of the text from the margin. For that, you have to again go into defining the numbering system, and you can change the distance from the margin from this box, the text indent at. For example, I will increase the text indent for level 2, and I will click on OK, and you can see now the text has moved further to the right. Okay, so numbering a document in this way help the reader to follow the headings, and it will help you to number the tables and the figures, which will be discussed in the next video.